Era stars measure your achievements in the game. We will cover them in more detail soon. I have understood that. Oh, and I wanted to say the map is pretty. Faraway lands. The sound changes when you zoom out, right? Then you have the strategical overview here. And again, so many zoom levels that you will go nuts on it, probably. Strategic. Here we see discoveries. The first army coming there will discover food and science. And then on mouse over you get terrain information. Vision range +1. And food +1 on the dry grass. The sterile terrain is obviously not growing any food. Water. Coastal water with reefs. Yeah, look at that. +2 industry. Ooh. Nice. The camera speed is too high. Interface size, tooltip appearance delay, keyboard panning speed. Maybe 3 out of the options. Yeah. 3 is a bit too little. But half of what we had in the beginning. Edge panning speed is nice and slow. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So, this is us. A hunting party. I can't freely move this window. That's a pity. So chat will probably overlap with that. I'll just put chat on-screen chat on the other side. Right? Auto Explorer. They've got 4 movement points. They are ready. They have an army combat strength. They consist of the tribe, disorganized but still effective with their simple weapons in hand-to-hand combat. Their health is 100 and they recover 20 per turn apparently. This is a special unit that gathers food through fighting and ransacking in order to multiply. Then you see the unit stats, strength, movement and something I can't really mouse over because... Anyway. Go to... Army action, show height, multi-selection. Toggling this will allow you to click on units in the army to select a subgroup. So this tribe can grow by gathering food up to 4. Interesting. You can claim territory with influence. Right, they said our first goal was to get one of the stars here. Have 5 population and or units within your empire. Era stars unlocked this turn would grant 100 shenanigans. Era stars unlock this. Okay, that would grant us probably points. Ah, see, that's something interesting. We see the resource output per hex base. Stability, science, money, food, industry. FIMS. Normally it's FIDS, as in dust, but here they call it money, so it's FIMS. So the hex grid is visible if you want to. I'll turn it off for now. The encyclopedia. Dun, dun, dun. Attack range, you say. Okay. This is cool. In-game, you don't need to jump to the browser or anything like that. Discover curiosities to accrue 10 science. This will unlock a Neolithic legacy trade. Oh, we're curious.
Just because a culture died out doesn't mean it wasn't worthy of study.
Did you see any subtitles for that? I didn't. Outposts. Your army has enough influence to found its first outposts. Outposts are crucial to the development of your early empire because they allow you to claim territories outlined by white dotted lines on the map. Aha! Territory. Other territory. Understood. Acknowledged. Curiosity collected. You found a curiosity. Ancient encampment providing +1 science and +5 influence. Would that be... I thought it was on the field then. It's not. Okay. So we've got 2 more movement. Ah, shift is doing. So we go back to our starting point. The sounds of the interface are a bit too much. And I think we can end our turn. Sorry.
What's over there?
Oh,
Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
+5 on hunting party. Awesome. And another 2 movement. Ah, that takes extra because
My feet.
we go up the hill.
This
Yeah.
way.
Up and down the hill. Why it says 1 here and 2 here is a bit confusing. Into the forest. Costs 1. No, it costs 2. Don't know. I have 4 points. It says 1 when I point there, and then I spend 2 points. You do not yet know what mystery lies here. That's why I went there. I want to investigate.
Onwards.
Unknown strategic resource. Ah, I lack the knowledge in just in general. I think this area is more interesting than this one because it contains this bit of land here. More production, so to speak. This has the advantage of the river, though. We have a bit of the river here as well, but we should be able to get enough food anyway. I'd like to place an outpost here, honestly.
This way.
Outposts exploit food and industry and can be turned into cities when you reach the ancient era. Take a bit of time to choose the best possible spot, both economically and strategically. Yeah, here. Okay, that's a bit like an endless legend. Just hard to see. All right, I can stop the confusion by doing it like this. You get an overview. Sorry, need some tea. Yeah, exactly. The knowledge is missing. Could be like uranium or oil or something. But we know that there's a resource there, so that's good. Found outpost 9857 310 610 710 812. So this is not as good a spot as I thought it would be. But it's on the right on the coast. 812 is good. Next turn. Every empire has traditions and customs that can spread from territory to territory. In humankind, this propagation is known as cultural influence or influence. Yeah. There are many ways you can earn or spend influence in the game. In the Neolithic era, earn influence by hunting or discovering science curiosities. You can then use influence to found your first outpost and take control over territories. I understand that. Yeah, because that's alright. Let me just try to get into the game before trying to help, because that is honestly just going to confuse the hell out of me. So there are 3 ways to gain your first era star. Either increase your population, gather science, or hunt. In order to gain units and increase your population, gather food through hunting and foraging. Countermeasures. What? Counters measure your progress in the Empire banner. That's here. These counters. That's the Empire banner. In the upper left corner of the screen, hover over them to get more details. Okay, good. Chris, welcome. That's gonna take a bit. Why is that the quickest way? I don't get that.
Onwards.
Oh, I thought I ended the turn. I did not.
Acknowledged.
Ooh, wild animals. Preparing for battle. What? Before you choose to attack an army or wild animal or city, you can preview the balance of power between the 2 armies. In order to do so, select your attacking army and hover over the defending army. Hover slightly longer to preview the battle area and deployment zones. Slightly longer. Right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Onwards.
Yeah, the auto pathfinding was weird. Oh. Easily defensible? Sorry. Easy to get surrounded in. 8-12. Okay, let's build in there. Let's hope it's easier to defend than it is to attack. Right, are they continuing now, or? Yes. So they're building the outpost. That takes 2 turns. Events will occur during the game based on how you play and how you shape your empire. It is up to you to choose how to respond to these historical challenges. Carefully review the proposed choices and make the best possible decision for you and your people. Yeah, so that's the quest from Endless Space and Endless Legend. Just has a different name. The first steps into new lands are always the hardest. We salute our brave pioneers. Consider attaching the territory or evolving into a city. All the attachments. How's it going, Chris? How is your evening? Happy Friday, everybody, by the way. Weekend. Yay. The number of territories attached. Okay, cool. We are totally attached. Ah, and these you see always. Interesting. Let's end the turn. Urgent affairs. Oh no, urgent affairs. Fire! Exclamation mark. In the distance, a thin cord of smoke comes up into clear blue skies. Fire! Calling if your tribesmen, you run closer. The smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with each footfall. You spy dancing flames and suddenly find yourselves on the edge of a settlement on fire. How does this make sense? It's another settlement. Right. Okay, you're about to direct your men to put out the fires with loose soil when you see short, shadowed figures running away. The young ones. They could become part of your tribe if you give chase now. But that would mean losing the secrets of construction. I'm not sure it needed that much text. Oh, 8 days in a row. Boo. Yay, too much deserved a break. 25% less research cost for city defenses. Or, and I think I prefer that, a hunting party. The young ones. Interesting symbol.
We move.
So the refugees have a curiosity that they collected. That provides 3 science for us, which we have now 4 of. And 5 extra influence. And we're gonna send them, because their village burned down anyway, over here. Meanwhile, they still build this. And we're done. Videos. If you're struggling with any mechanic or notion in the game, make sure you check out the tutorial videos. Thank you so much. Got an idle army. Oh, they don't need to stay there yeah, okay. Nuts. This is nuts. 10 food. They are nearly growing. 5 more food. Okay, let's
Onwards.
find our territory limits. Oh, we could hunt. Okay, what's the preview telling us? We've got 11 strength. And they've got 8. Ooh. Prepare. Eliminate the units. Will you stand and fight? Instant resolution, manual battle. Your side is stronger overall. Reinforcement support. This will get more complicated later on. More detailed actions. Attack, move, defend. Nomads, veterancy, manual battle. Deployment. The color tiles represent army deployment for both armies. They're ours. Deployment is key to maximizing the potential of your troops. This is similar to Endless Legend. Elevation attack range. You will always strike much harder from a higher position, so we deploy here. In order to move a unit onto a different deployment field, select the unit and then the destination tile. When you're happy, press the deployment end button. Right. A number of battle rounds is played every turn. The number of remaining turns and rounds can be found in the top panel. Top panel says it's round 1 of 3 for the... It's one turn with 3 rounds. Okay. We attack. The hostile deer. The forest that the deer is in slows units and restricts vision but provides a defensive bonus against missile fire. No! Devious. Also, why are we not shooting from up here down there? Nope. So we've got two numbers on the units, right? 7 and 25 and 7 and 25. That's the damage range of the damage they take. So we get between 7 and 25 damage, and we deal between 22 and 33 damage. So much for the higher ground rate. Maybe we can't do missile attacks because we don't have any missile weapons. Right.
For the tribe.
Evil deer is evil. Charge! Sounds is still too loud. Losses. Combat strength 9%. Health 38%. We gained 5 food and 5 victory points. Influence. Okay. Now we can go there next turn. They will heal automatically. 20 per turn. So we didn't lose a unit. And we gained food and influence. They are exhausted. Oh, because they spent all there. I wonder if this will restore. Time will heal them. Yeah, probably. Okay. Sounds are still too loud. Right, they've done their thing and we can end
You
the
have
turn.
built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm not sure how long he will be enjoyable to listen to. But that's a choice. We can turn him off. Science. We nearly have enough science for the stars here, the era stars, era score. They've got their strength back and some health back. Ooh, a sanctuary. A rich, diverse habitat with plenty to sack. This is a breeding ground for peaceful wildlife. Let's make them unpeaceful. We can probably pick this as a settlement area and benefit from that. But we'll check it out next turn. We move.
Onwards.
We move onwards. Outpost. Can have a population of up to 4. A number of districts. Okay, so they kept the district shenanigans from Endless Legend. Available units for construction. Another tribe. A cost population though. We could relocate the outpost for 11 influence. Until it is finished, the old outpost stays in place. That's good to know. So that's the only thing we can do at the moment. It's not very helpful. So we don't do anything in the fancy new outpost. It opens the list of adjacent cities this outpost could be attached to. We don't have an adjacent city. The world deed locked. Wonderful Lake Hillier has been unlocked by another empire. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let them have whatever that means. Science and influence. Okay, I want to scout what's there. Meanwhile, these guys are checking out the sanctuary. Nothing happens. Okay. Fair enough. We have earned the knowledge star. Yay! Oh yeah, 3 science and another 5 influence. You have unlocked a Neolithic era star, allowing you to move to the ancient era and choose your first culture. This will provide you with bonuses and unlock new gameplay possibilities. Press the Empire button in the Empire banner to access the culture screen, formerly known as Empire Overview. Historically, empires have grown from both their idiosyncrasies and the diversity of cultures they have encompassed or come in contact with. In Humankind, you get to combine cultures to create your own empire with more than 1 million possible combinations. Here are the cultures you can choose from the ancient era. Take some time to browse and select one of them. Get more information. Here are the gameplay details of a culture. They will always be presented in the same order for all cultures throughout the game. Affinity, details, action, bonus. Affinity icon. There are 7 affinities. Estate, agrarian, builder, expansionist, merchant, militarist, scientist. Expansionist. Right, in this case. More details. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right below is the culture's legacy trait, a gameplay modifier that will remain active until the very end of the game. Right, gameplay legacy trait. Legacy traits will add up as you progress. Okay. Finally, an emblematic quarter and an emblematic unit. Quarter is part of the district, right? Right. Of which can be built by this culture. Bear in mind that both might require given technology and/or particular resources to be built. Hover over the thumbnail illustration to learn about any potential prerequisites. Take some time. I'm trying to. Healing once it shows. Okay. Dunu. High border defense, fortified citadel. So this gives you influence and district fortification and +1 combat for units in or adjacent to the district. It's a land unit spawn and it's fortified. It can be built once per territory. Cool. No prerequisites, but the restriction of once per territory. This is what you keep if you choose them. This will probably be later on replaced by something better, but this is what you keep. Land movement speed for units is increased by 1, and you get 5 extra combat strength when ransacking on army. What? On army. An army? And you have a special unit. This requires domestication to be researched after entering ancient era. Okay. Movement 6 is a lot. And enemies. The Phoenicians are traders. Get a ship. I think since we have access to water, I like that. Coastal escarpment. The Olmecs. Whoops, that's a lot. So as you can see, you have a trillion choices here. In this era, we have The Hittites, the Harappans, Egyptians, Babylonians, Assyrians, the Zhou, Olmecs, Nubians, Mycenaeans. And then you have the militaristic, the merchant, the estates, scientists, science, and the builders. And builder empires receive more points when earning the stars for building. Yeah, okay. They get extra for agrarian. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. So they boost their specific gain on era advancement. That makes sense. So if you pick 3 times in a row militaristic, you can advance that real quick. Where are the traders? Here. I look funky. Farmers market, farmers quarter, and market quarter. Replaces the harbor. Get an extra trader slot on the city or outpost. Money per adjacent lake or coastal water is increased. Stability is reduced. You can embark without any movement point cost. Yay. Fishing and sailing is easier to research, and you get extra money per trader on city or outpost. Yay! You have won your first era star from science. Tales of your accomplishments begin to spread. Your tribe is ready to enter the ancient era whenever you decide to. Press the empire button at any time to select the first culture of your empire. Okay. Fame. Rewards the deeds of your tribe. This is fame then, okay. Oh, what does this say? Ah, that's the point overview. In the Neolithic era, gain fame by discovering natural wonders or earning one of the 3 possible era stars. Earn as much fame as possible to leave your mark on history and win the game. We will cover fame in more detail when you reach the ancient era. Okay. Cool. Let's explore. I wanted to check what's down here. This way. So now we should be able to advance and then do something different. The Empire screen, you can review the progress. And this is where you also track these stars. Right. Nomadic tribe, Neolithic era. Advancement is possible by having more population. You have to reach one of these to enter the new era, so you can advance when you want. And then you've got 6 eras to reach. The first one is the ancient. Choose your first culture after unlocking this. There are no deeds here. Deeds are something I know from Endless Space and Endless Legend also. Get access to every strategic and luxury resource. Build a wonder. Build railway lines between 2 cities. This is important to know. Build a holy site, because some of them are early on. Map each continent. Complete a planetary observation satellite launch. Probably not today. Wonderful world. Nuclear weapons. Discover seafaring mastery. That could be something that I will do. Discovering and trading. Right. This has not been reached yet. But I thought I could go here and then advance. You stand at a crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has tracked the wilderness slowly, tortuously, learning the secrets of this world. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight. Text. Makers, farmers, storytellers. Adds a legacy trait. +1 science per population. +1 food per population. +1 industry per population. Science. Industry? Science? Science. Tell us a story. Oh, I have to... Okay, that's why there's extra gold sparklies. After the turn it will change. I see.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. How appropriate to start with a market, now that you will be leading the original traveling salesman.
Yeah, I think the narrator is not fun enough to leave him on. Onward! The rules for earning fame have changed. The empire with the most fame will win the game, so it's important to know how to earn it. Yes. Before you place... What? Before placing your first city, let's study the terrain. Use this button to show the grid. Shows you food and industry and money and science. Pop-up overflow. Right, it tells me to do something and then it shows me another pop-up. Era stars are area-specific objectives that earn you fame. You need to obtain 7 to unlock the progression. Aha! Invest in a resource deposit. If no extractor exists, then one will be created. Otherwise, you will share a sum of money with the owner. You will both earn more money the more empires are buying the resource. And if the owner is an independent people, their cut will count as a bribe, improving relations. I have no idea what that means. A power investor. Okay, I guess as soon as we find a resource deposit, that becomes important. I get more fame for merchant stuff. Right. Merchant stars. And I get merchant stars for... These are the merchant stars. Earn money. Yeah, okay. I see. Competitive spirit. This catch-up category will passively grant you era stars until you unlock the next era. It is triggered once another empire reaches the next era. Era stars will unlock faster as more empires reach the next era. So you don't get left behind completely. Okay. Wonderful Gunung Mulu has been... Yeah, okay. Now, back to the thing that they told me earlier, which was much more important. Find a place with much food and industry on it. I already have. Here, it's awesome.
Let's go.
Alright. I wonder how I select the next party, like this.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, money. Yes. Colors.
Over this way.
More colors. Oh, nice. We can trade in colors. That's good. Can we do something here now? Oh. That feels a bit off. You are now ready to build your first city, the capital of your empire. Select the outpost you wish to grow into a city, then select Evolve. Creating cities costs influence, but your capital comes for free. Determine the most strategic site. In particular, pay attention to the resource production of nearby towers, the natural protection offered by the terrain. Right.
A city means shelter for those who need it. A place to store food. Pens for the pigs. It may not be glorious, but it beats sleeping under trees.
Yeah, but that was totally not the plan. Because you can't just relocate the city, can you? I wanted to put it at the coastline, you bastards. Ah, doesn't matter. As a merchant country, your affinity action is called Power Investor. Ah, now they're explaining it. You can use influence to build resource extractors for yourself or others. We don't have knowledge about these yet, so we can't do that. Right, okay. Super. Ooh. The main plaza is a land spawn. Food, industry, money, science, influence, district, fortification. Yeah, I think I'll load. Sorry. My advantage is that I have ships. So. I thought when I clicked on the cities button that I could just check it out instead of building it instantly. And I don't know if I can build a harbor if I have the city over there in the mountains. I don't know how the game handles that.
Ah, the challenges of a...
Shut up. Oh, different. A mammoth. Yes. Right. Relocate. Yeah, it's definitely not the better spot. By the numbers. But I'm afraid otherwise I won't get any ships. But I don't know. I don't really know. Let's move it there.
A first city constructed. Walls, roofs, an outhouse.
Woofs.
Ah, the luxuries of civilization.
Right, and then you have access to these tiles, right? So yeah. Okay. A feast. Right, so farmer's quarter first. Effects, less stability and production, and more food. Hey, Podrix! Happy Friday indeed. Welcome to... I always want to say humanity. Humankind. A balanced policy. How's it going, Podrix? Welcome. Okay. buyout option is there from the start. You can cancel it. You see the total production cost. Research. Ah, you were doing some extraction. Did you play solo or with others? Go to the technology screen, finally. Fishing! And sailing is over there. So we start with carpentry. 8 turns. Arches and a lumber yard, where we can also clear forests. Okay, our empire research is 3 per turn. We might be able to boost that with some scouting actions. Huh? Expansion stars. Own 2 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory.
Off we go.
Yeah, I found the die here. 2 fields in 1 territory, I think. And I definitely want that. Being traders, we want special stuff like that. Okay. The other guys are going down here. Investigating.
Follow me.
And we find that's the Land's End down here. I think they could go and scout up there. Right, it takes another 4 turns before the quarter is finished here. Because this is not the best spot in terms of numbers. Right, we gain 3 money per turn. That's good. They are finishing up their planned movement. And these guys can have a look what's behind the mountain.
Let's do this.
End of the world, or are they just reluctant to see anything? View range is 1. So let's see more. 1 match with other people. You told them we don't have enough HP for the next level. They ignored and we ended up dead. Yeah. Random people on the internet. Yay! Smart swarms is not a thing for humans. But I'll be back shortly. I'll just go for the bathroom real quick, and then we'll try to get some more points here, right? Yeah, other people on the internet is scary. Scary. Pizza has arrived. Oh, nice. Enjoy your food. Meanwhile, we'll try to get some advancement going here. And the turn. Yeah, I don't have any resources to extract. Shut up! Uh-oh. We don't want to get eaten by that.
Over this way.
We're not ready yet. Ooh. Grab it. Before someone else grabs it. Talking about that. In erratic zigzaggy movements, they advance to the edge of the world. Ooh, horsies. Yeah, we need domestication for this. Patronage. Right. Meanwhile, 3 turns until we have got the farmer's quarter ready, which is here. Yeah, that's it for now. Do we have any other units? Scouts cost 1 population. Yeah, I guess Maker's Quarter and then Pottery Workshop, I guess. That's the ticket. Influence is a powerful resource. It's also what I need to get another outpost going.
Come over here.
Scouts, they don't grow.
Follow me.
They don't have the growth ability of the tribe, right? And they lost that because we advanced to the ancient era. So in theory, you could stay in the Neolithic one longer. To grow the tribe. You can ransack animal sanctuaries, outposts, and city districts. Oh boy, destroy the world. Let's see what happens.
For your families.
Takes 1 turn and we get 10 gold out of that. I would have expected that we get food out of the animal territory or something. But 10 gold is a lot. Currently it's a lot. And we are traders, we like that. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Acknowledge. I thought we would jump there. And has been ransacked, yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting here. We've got dye and what's this? Copper.
All right.
You go over there. Meanwhile, we investigate this curiosity. And we did gain 10 science, so we advanced carpentry early. The art of woodworking. And then we can develop fishing, which takes a long time. So I might just consider the calendar for more food. And then fishing. You can queue them research up, which is pretty good. Yeah, I play Gandhi from Civilization. I destroy everything. With super elephants.
Off we go.
There's more dye here. Cool. The nomadic tribe reached the ancient era with the Mycenaeans. Yes. Congrats. Scouts and archers. So we have a farmer's quarter. That gives us extra food. Not as much as I thought it would. But that's probably because we don't have enough people yet. We get one population, the first population in next turn. Forest and woodland, we don't have that at the moment. We have forest over here and there. So to unlock access to the forest, we need to build close to it. I don't really understand the loss for exploitation. Do I lose the complete food access there when I build? Yeah, I do. Right, so if you place a district on a tile that has a different resource as a base, you sort of lose that resource. Right, so if I go back to the makers, it adds one industry and adds one industry per adjacent maker's quarter. And then you get another worker slot on the city, okay. So you kind of build quarters into the district. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I build it there for now. And build another one here then. Right, that's going to take 8 turns currently. Meanwhile, we explore up here. A curiosity collected for 8 science. Nice. Ancient remains.
Off we go.
And this is obsidian. 2% industry bonus per obsidian. And 4 stability extra on all cities. Neato. You can find pretty cool stuff on the map. Considering how small a tribe we are, it's a bit nuts that we have seen so much of the world already. I think Civilization gets that a bit better with the first turns being very, very tight beam focused.
Come over here.
Another sanctuary. Oh, fishing. Ambergris. The perfume.
Follow me.
And the other guys?
Yes.
Yes, next turn. Don't be so impatient.
The agrarian
Yay!
Harapans. You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
Apparently I have met another civilization. Up there. Friend or foe? From now on you can manage relations. Diplomacy is paramount. I have understood that. So quickly, let's grab their stuff and run away. That's how diplomacy works, right? Hello? How you doing?
Come over here.
We want that. No problem, right? Porcelain.
Off we go.
They are encroaching upon our half of the world.
Over
Quickly
this way.
destroy them. Let's manage diplomacy.
1,000 welcomes. I am the leader of a great people.
Yes.
I hope you are one who keeps their word.
Yeah. That's how you introduce yourself. He's a forgiving, cool-headed, moneymaker and merchant prince. And he's biased towards luxuries. We'll have issues. Be the leader you want to be. First things first. Headlining the diplomacy tree is this. Relations. Surprise war. War support. Represents your population's animosity against a specific empire. It is the fuel for war. Your people's morale will be broken if you run out. So more is better. And they will force you to agree to surrender. So more on war support and its role in surrender terms if and when you declare a war. Yes. Trade! Treaties! Shenanigans! Treaties are additional accords added on top of a state of peace or alliance. By default, you start on the left and will progressively work your way to the right. We are at peace. We can propose an alliance. Empires can only trade luxury resources between each other. Trade everything. Share maps. Reveal capital. Closed borders. Tolerate skirmishes. Propose a non-aggression pact.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
He wants 23 money
Sweeten the
cash for it.
proposal, and we may be able to agree.
Now.
Really? Surprising. I will watch more closely.
No.
This does very little to placate me. Try harder.
If it works for you.
That didn't make sense. Okay. I should have tried harder. Ideological proximity is 50%. There can be crisis. So, diplomacy looks good, actually. That looks good. I have expected, upon their wanting money for our proposal and my refusing it, that something up here would change, but that did not happen. Which is good for now. Right. Oh. The adjacent tile to a hostile army or unit called a zone of control. Moving through will cost you more. Yeah, I've talked to them. Yeah, we want to go there. Zone of control, right? They're the teeth of control. We see them.
Follow me.
Let's head up there. And we have a population which is currently making more food, so we get more population quick. It takes another 6 turns. Right. I might have placed this farmer's quarter on the wrong tile earlier. That's okay. We are still learning. Food! What do you
Hail,
want
friend.
now?
I have a notion which would benefit us both.
Yes, friend. Say what you wish. I will listen.
Friend. We can trade... Counter offer! For 34, the game puts it at that. They really want luxuries.
Maybe? No? Or would you purchase a yes?
Your proposal is too much of a ball and chain on my ambitions.
This is what you wish to do? You set things in motion.
I would have wanted to adjust to 34, because 34 seems a bit out there. Okay. You want this? No. Do you want this? No. Shit. Time for war. The calendar. Yay! The granary is a storehouse. This can be upgraded later. Acknowledged. Now we can research fishing in 20. City defense unlocks warriors, scout riders, animal barns. Oh, sheltering livestock sounds very good. Get horsies. But you need horsies in order to do that. We don't have horsies on the map here. I found horsies elsewhere. Up there. So I'll stick to researching the fishing for now. Yeah, makes sense. I think. Hunting party. Instant resolution. Victory. Yeah, we gained 5 money from the deer. They had pockets full of gold. I'm really not sure what that's supposed to do, but anyway. I'd like to see that again. You know, I did tell them to tell me about the things that happen when they happen. Oh, here. 5th. That's why we got the calendar so quick. Okay, so I can review that. That's good. They were nearly killed by something. How unfortunate for them. Right, okay, we moved everybody. The Egyptians have progressed. Yeah, I progressed rather quickly apparently, but that's alright. A bit much, that music. It's not background music. It's an epic soundtrack, but it's not background music. Granary. There's no adjacency bonus. I can queue that up. And I can drag and drop to change the order. That's cool. And another farmers. Buyout would cost 84 for the maker's quarter. Next turn. So far so good. I mean, if you haven't played the Endless games, Space or Legends, doesn't really matter. Some of these things will seem a bit alien to you, but if you have played any of the others, you will instantly feel at home with the resource system. And if you played Endless Legend, you will also know about the district shenanigans. And the events are nothing else than the quests in Endless Space in a different framework. So I guess Amplitude didn't reinvent a new game. Didn't invent a new game. Instead, they reinvented some of their working concepts and tried to branch out a bit. And it's way too early to say if they succeeded or not. But it's not the most horrible tutorial I've ever played, but it's also not the best. This is the advanced version, right? Where you don't get an explanation what a mouse click is, so that's cool. And that they sometimes explain stuff only when it's currently interesting, like more on war, as soon as you are in war. So that's pretty good. There's one territory in your influence sphere. Yes. And then show civics. No civics unlocked. Okay, civics are civilization stuff. Stability on all cities. Choices you make in civics or specific events will influence your ideologies and provide bonuses. Economic. How goods are distributed. Who owns the means of production? To access. Stability on cities. Stability on all cities. Industry or money. Combat strength or food. Influence or vision and detection range. Science or faith. Those are ideologies that are, well, not again opposite each other, I would say. Influence sphere. The influence sphere is surpassing my actual borders. Not yet. Okay, but that's an interesting button here. We've got the research, which is really low as such. So finding curiosities is still important. And they seem to pop up out of the ground. But they could advance our civilization in a very meaningful way, so I want them. And I want the dyes for trading. This is perfume, so I think to the left is our best option still. Although I would also like to have the horses, but maybe that's too early. I'll start trading with colors. End the turn. At least that's my plan. So I can make use of the merchant ability. Finally. I can probably place that on another empire's resource tile, if I read this correctly. Yeah. So I could invest into any resource and get a benefit out of that. We need to figure out what the hell these are. Okay, 4 more turns until the next quarter is finished. We'll find some curious things. Oh, we can't reach it now. 40 money cash. Nice. Meanwhile, figure out what the hell is going on over there. Now that's going to cost us more. They might just grab it before we can get to it. We'll see. We will see. How are we doing here? Oh, they moved away from it. Not very smart.
Over this way.
8 science, 10 influence. Look at how many units he has, though. So they probably grew a larger tribe before they settled down, which I should have done, now that I understand how it works.
Come over here.
Because then, you know, then you start with... Oh, they're blocking me. Look at that. I'm surrounded. Let's take a look over there. When you start with a bigger tribe, then you start with a city with population. I think. What I didn't understand also was that I thought I created the outpost and then I had a tribe that was growing, and when I advanced, I just had these guys left. Why are they so hurt? Did they fight someone? I didn't notice any of that.
Off we go.
Why did I not notice any of that? Did anyone in chat notice that? Why are they damaged? Did I accidentally fight the others? I didn't see anything about the combat. Ah, was it one of the events maybe? I don't know. Suddenly I find out that my hunting party is damaged. Oh, I wasn't attentive.
Yes, sir.
I was not paying attention, but I found another curiosity. That's good. Yes, kill them all. Victory, 5 money. Curiosity found.
Over this way.
Go grab it. It's probably the outcome of an event that I kind of skipped.
Follow me.
Acknowledge. Get off the mountain.
Over this way.
Have a look. More science. They are also damaged.
I'm on it.
I don't know. They don't heal like the tribe did. Oh, there's something. Fishing! Now we're talking. Be the first to discover Lake Baikal. Ooh, 50 fame. Is that here? Instant fishing. Does it say somewhere that it's Lake Baikal? There's reefs. Ah, that's the one. Yeah, okay, that's a cool spot. I get it.
Off we go.
Claim territory with 211 influence. Just anywhere. I was wondering if scouts could just do that. I don't want to branch out too far, so I guess I'll get this here. There's money in this, right?
Let's go. Off we go.
This could be good, but we don't know yet. Science. Yeah, like in Civilization, right? I still don't know why they got hurt, though.
Hard to know if you should stop for a selfie or jump in for a swim.
Yeah, like I said, the narrator is probably going to get muted very soon. Okay, we can put that in. Defense is good. Sailing is better. But it should... Ah, okay. It shouldn't replace it. It should queue up. Yeah, like that. Okay, anyway. That's technology.
Hail,
What do you
friend.
want?
I have a notion which would benefit us both. This
Yeah.
from you could be interesting.
My counteroffer. Maybe I need specific abilities to change the amount. Come on, 46 is like cheap.
Maybe? No? Or would you purchase a yes?
No, I cannot agree to this anemic proposal.
This is what you wish to do?
It's off. So I need to double check. Earn money. What happened now? Oh, right. I switched backwards. One more technology and then I get the science star. Star Scientist Nemo. Well, they were definitely hunting earlier. That's why they were hurt. That's the end of the world as we know it.
All right.
More horsies. So we take a step over here.
Over this way.
Oh, there are horsies in the territory here as well. Ooh. Outpost. Right, now let's see. We have the dye production. Do I lose anything off that field? Horsies! Oh, it suggests a spot. It does suggest a spot. It's 20 food and 5 production. I didn't see that earlier on the other ones. We can probably still build down here to build the harbor district. It's a nice spot. And then we annex this to get the perfume stuff from the whales, which is a bit disgusting. But it's not my fault. Science here. Right, I needed technology before I can do that. Exploit at least 4 out of 8 deposits. What? 4 or 8? And research the patronage. Okay, we're extracting dye. On all cities. The wondrous effect is later. So I get 5 industry and 4 stability on all cities now. That's pretty cool.
Come over here.
You can scout that, or maybe wait a turn. Yeah, maybe wait a turn. Station at this position until they are healed. Good. So I wonder if there's a really big negative effect from having them so far away. Right, we're divided. The influence is not as high there. That's why it's extract any luxury resource from the deposits. So where do I see? The outpost is being created. It takes a bit of time. You can now build a harbor to exploit coastal tiles and build ships. Careful, you will not be able to navigate deep waters unless you have the right ships unlocked by technology. Harbor allows armies to embark. Yes. And you build it into the water. So I could have built a city here and then, you know, moved my way up here with districts so I could build it. Up here we would get 9 food, 4 money, 2 science. So 8, 4, 2. They do show you the best tile. Or the not worst tile, but it's so far removed from the rest. I thought it wouldn't be possible. Okay, now we know that. So I could have left the outpost back here on this very nice spot. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. So we have a lumber yard that needs building. Does that get built somewhere specific, or it's not a district, so I don't place it. Food on harbor. On forest and woodland. In the whole area? Probably. Huh. Funky. Where are they? Here.
Let's do this. Let's go.
All right.
Follow me. Yes. Come over here.
It's a bit hard to judge when they can actually spot something and when they can't.
Yes.
Go grab it. 4 turns until the new city is being... Well, the new outpost is being built. 3 for the next science thingy. Make that 2. Move. Who was that? Silver.
Yes. Follow me.
And I can't move there. Yay! City defense researched, population gained, star unlocked, all the things. Cool. They already gained some population. Before they even started. Nice, 20 gold. Money. Gold money.
Yes, sir.
I wish I could give them horses. But we're not there yet. Yeah, we have 1 of the 7 necessary stars now. And we're now researching sailing. Is that really... No, we need domestication first. Now that we have horses. Maybe irrigation before sailing. I'm not sure yet. Ah, this is where you see your special resources. I was looking for that. Alright, but I think that was my trip through the interface and the basics of the game. Not bad at all. A grievance. And why?
Hail, friend. I have a notion which would benefit us both.
Yes, friend. Say what you wish. I will
They
listen.
attacked our armies? I didn't even see that. Why don't I see when I get attacked? That's weird. Renounce to create a demand from this grievance. The demand is pay 100.
Time for your first battle? I bet you're absolutely dying to see how your fighters handle themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. Under attack. The defender's flag. This tile can be captured by both sides. So we are the defender. They immediately win when they control it at the end of the turn. We already hurt. Oh, I could try to pull back here and attack them down there, but we are not at... We're not really winning. Let's do it manually. Put ourselves here.
In the mind's eye.
Yeah, they moved there. What? They can move there and attack us in one turn? Nah, we're not gonna kill them. I didn't know they could run that far and attack. It was close. Yeah, it was close. I wonder if the auto battle would have decided it differently. Your population's war support is dropping because we lost. Does that make sense? And piss off.
Once
If you're
again,
trading.
you show how inadequate you are.
If it works for you.
The loss reduces, the grievance trigger increases. So, do I create a new demand on top of the 100? No, I'm gonna demand
Transgressions anger me.
recompensation.
Pay for my goodwill.
Note
This
that
is
your
a farce.
Shut up. Note that your war support will increase with each demand you accept. Having more unanswered demands than your opponent raises your side's war support each turn. Alright, so if I renounce them, I increase my demands, and the more demands I ramp up, the more I get the support from the population to wage war. Refuse. Yeah, they want war. What they want. See? They Withdrew a demand. They had a grievance triggered. From what? Yeah. Okay. And then dismiss. So just like that, huh? And, oh, look at that. Look who we found. Can't get past them.
All together.
Victory. Ow.
Let's go.
They just ran. Some things here I don't really understand at all. So they tried to make an outpost here and I'm sacking the place now.
No mercy.
End the turn. I wonder why they ran and how that worked. Eight turns. That's a long time. Maybe they need support. But until we have support, it's 20,000 years later. So, big loss on that. When in growth state, the surplus food turns into population. Yeah. Oh, warriors only take 2 turns. Right, let's build some warriors. To make a point. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. Hunt the mammoth so I can fall into your backs. Valiantly. Oh no, they're attacking. What's this? That's our defender's flag again. Yeah, auto instant resolution. We lose. Yeah, don't know. Combat's pretty shit. I don't get it. I would like to do the combat again, manually. Just to get an idea if it makes sense to do it manually or not. You probably have to do it manually unless the odds are in your favor. Bit weird. How long have I spent on this now? 2 hours roughly, I think. Roughly 2 hours, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is after I lost already, isn't it? Oh no, this is the combat. Okay, perfect. Manual battle. So they will want to attack that. We will
Follow
deploy
me.
here. Or here.
Over this way. Off
Or
we go.
here. I'm not sure if we can attack them down there. They are encroaching from up there. From crossing river. Units standing on this tower receive no particular bonus or penalty, but it says negative health here. They are not archers, so I don't need protection from missiles. They are not even trying to reach their flag thing. And I can't push them off. From the crossing of the river we have -3, that's why we lose. Is that something I can avoid? I don't really understand that bit. Doesn't seem like I have a chance at all. But from the start. I don't see how much health they actually have. So 25 is not gonna kill them, but I will lose definitely. Victory. Victory. How is that a victory? Did they run? Apparently they ran again. And we can restart on the sacking. Bit of a pity that it doesn't really stop them from building the outpost or something like that. From an outpost. Ah, correct, Mikaeus. Correct. Yes, they didn't win in time. So my stalling tactic was viable. Thanks for explaining that. Resources are naturally occurring deposits. Luxury or strategic. Different symbols. Diamond or this shape. By constructing outposts where the resource is found and then building an extractor. Yes.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
I looked for a second like they joined. Dangerous animals. Right, there are the warriors. We're sending them to our new outpost. They can also claim territories. Interesting. Right, meanwhile we continue with the granary. You have to yell a lot. I think that still applies. Right, so I used up one of my population to create the warriors, huh? Yeah, interesting. Interesting how they can keep it up. Oh, Wolfsoul, thank you for the resub. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, and we have another game discovered today. 26 games discovered. That's a good number. And on Sunday, we'll have another Discovery Marathon. Tomorrow, we'll have a community stream where you can choose what we play. Just so you know. Thank you so much, Wolfsoul. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't think they're really healing a lot. Our hunting party. No, not at all. End the turn. You can just hope that the warriors arrive in time. Domestication. Researched. Yes. Horse ranch. Nice. Another era star. Cool. I think we're doing okay for the first game. See, they have thrown a lot of resources at me, but they also have two... Well, they've wanted two territories, and far away from one another, the territories. So that's something to consider. Yeah, the haven is a bit later in the construction queue than I wanted them to be. Expeditions Rome has a Twitch integration. Okay. Do the viewers decide that you get only negative events for like 50 turns? Yay, more population. Oi, out of the city, you trampling mammoth. Knowledge. More science from the horses. No trade route. We cannot evolve into a city yet. We need 160 influence for that. No, their path was blocked by the mammoths, so they stopped. I can send them that way. Hopefully that's alright. Animal magic. Cats or ferrets? Towards... Towards social or towards... faith? Or science? Well, we want science. Progress. No copper. Do we have copper in one of our areas? I didn't know that. Gatekeeper to the Bronze Age. Yeah, we're not there yet. End the turn. Move the armies to the Curiosity. Hope for science. Yes, 10 science, 8 influence. Right, now we move to our outpost. 2 more turns until Rachel Kentaurus is ours. What's this? Station their army. Okay. Yeah. 160 is a lot. Let's see how we fare. Dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Move. Ah, they made it to our outpost.
Off
Let's
we
move
go.
up and try to help our friends here. They are done with the ransacking next turn. I might just pull them back in. I don't order them to go yet. Dun, dun, dun. End the turn.
A
Plunder.
first ransack. See the
Oh.
sights, appreciate the local culture, and take anything that's not nailed down.
No, that was not our first. See, we can send the scouts back here to heal. So crossing the river is bad. It's a bit random that is killing people when they cross rivers. Oh, new civic. Yes. We have founding myth and legitimacy. When voting civic, you can choose either option, but each path might affect the empire in numerous areas. It can even unlock new game mechanics. They also affect ideology a lot. So, progress or science. Time to vote. Exclamation mark? No, question mark. You can vote for your first civic now, provided you have enough influence, or come back later. Well, we want the outpost to grow. And more influence is cool. It costs 20.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
Natural right. Attach outpost cost, absorb city cost reduction, create outpost cost reduction. Ah, right. That's pretty cool. Type R, please. What? You looked at the video of Expeditions Rome. You played Viking, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. Sorry, T-Bank, I was distracted. Ah, this would move backwards, and this would move forward. Right, I'm not voting on that yet. Oh, who's that? Mercenaries, independent. Ixos. Give them one of your Are you kidding me? I'm not giving them any outpost. Considering to build more warriors now. Where are they coming from? They must have a home somewhere. Right. You can stay there until you're healed, please. Good. My warriors. Find something. More science. 160. So we could let Gomesa grow into a city now. And they start with four population. Is that 4? No, it's not. We've got 3 progress stars. A demand received.
No one abuses my people without consequences.
You have the clothes of
yeah.
a ruler and the mind of a child.
They want to declare the war, right? They already have 66 war support. I have 90. So I could declare it. Crush their war support until they abandon their demands and accept yours. Interesting. I'm not gonna declare them a war now. Right, Sidon has a different name from the outpost now. Animal barns, that's cool. And you can build that adjacent to farmers' quarters. Can't reach that yet. So, farmers' quarters here. Maker's quarter here. Garrison, I'm not so sure. Out here. Like there. Oh god. It does look like a nice defensible spot. Place the garrison there. And then place animal barns. Oh yeah, I placed a haven already. True. Extra food. Maybe I need that first. More production because we need defenses here. As war breaks out, we'll need to defend this. Let's scout. Oh no! No! I don't want to fight. I don't even know what I'm really fighting. This game is... having issues. Right, so we were retreating from something that I ran into. So I guess you can only go step by step in unknown territory. Fair enough. Yay.
Come over here.
So there's a lair. That could be the whatever we fought there. Ah, that's the city of the neutrals. Independent people. Minor factions. Paying money or influence for the patronize action will give you an increase of your relationship. You can unlock special actions. You can hire their armies. You can also buy their luxuries. They will not attack you or share map vision with time, right? You can assimilate them. Bribe, praise, extract their resources. That will increase the relations. They are violent. They like progress. Let's bribe them. No, praise them. Bribe them. We have... What? 300... Wasn't it 40 earlier? I'm not going to pay them 320 money. That's nuts. I'm going to pay them a bit of influence. A new civic. I've got only 19. I can't vote on this now. Go away. Hey. We gained another population in our main city, and we have sailing. Wait. We need new research. Irrigation, masonry, bronze working, writing, and the wheel. Beginner stuff. Ah. Yeah, the harbor district is not there yet. How can we build this if we don't have horses in the territory? Because we have horses in the empire? Let's look for a good spot for the garrison. There's no production there for some reason. Now it shows 2. Now it shows 2. See? It didn't show anything now. That's weird. But that removes that other district. Confusing. Right, these are only one food bits, so I'll place it there. There's a battle. That's curious. Where is that? And again, who's battling who? I'm not sure if that's a setting I have messed up, but the fact that I don't see what's going on and who's attacking me is very, very confusing. Bears. Bears. Oh, they look fierce. We are evenly matched? I don't think so. It's defend your flag kind of battle. Don't know for how long. They do these charge attacks. It's nuts. But we have the upper hand with the position here. That's a definite kill. Well, bears are not smart. That's not their fault. I'm slowly getting the hang of the combat. I think. Gonna ransack this for another 22 gold. As we know, bears have lots of gold in their caves. That's... Giving you food from the lairs would probably have broken balancing, so... Instead it broke logic. That's okay. Right, let's send them back home. After crossing the river, they will be half dead anyway. Still don't understand that. I think it's that they're weaker for the battle because it's exhausting to go through the river. Dragon bears, yes, they are. That's obviously the answer. They're dragon bears. Fishmonger. I don't need that here. Okay, what was that? Starvation.
Starvation? I don't mean to nag, but the marks one leaves on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
Oh, it can also grow more food. Gained population, but starvation also. Because now that there are 2 eaters... Oh, here. Please produce more production. Oh, a buyout of the farmer's market. But it's going to be done in 2 rounds. I haven't been here in a while. 264 currently. Yeah, that's not earned or what. I need 2 more population to get the agrarian star. Obviously, I have all the stars except for the merchant one. Having 468 money makes it kind of hard to understand what this means. 264 money earned. Since I started that, probably. You can create an in religion. A religion. How is that different? I don't know. The Pillars of Eternity. So we build... Carving. Yeah, okay, I buy the bloody thing. Shut up. Your food output is high enough to support population growth. Oh, hello. Would you look at that? How are our neighbors faring?
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
Well, they're starving, so shut up. Let's heal. They heal in the territory. I know they don't need to go to the city, but it's good to have them there. 10 science, yay! Oh, I'm scoring all the curiosities here. Alright, they are going to make a maker's market. They are going to make a lumberyard. Right. Yeah, so this is a lot like Endless Legend and Endless Space, and at the same time it's not. Some cool things I noticed are how the society stuff works. You've got these currently four bars, where you decide which direction you want to focus. And then you have to vote on civics, which seems to be a pretty cool system, divided into different areas. And again, left or right, like a tendency. You get to decide between a bonus and a tendency of development. This would go more towards religion and traditions. This would go more towards progress. It costs you a bit of influence, and you get a different bonus on top of this development up here. And those are some cool interlocking systems, I think. On top of that, you have events and diplomacy, which seems to work well together with the rest of the game, which is a change. Obviously, I didn't have any complex diplomacy now, but from what I've seen, that seems pretty cool. Religion is another layer that has more or less a connection to the other things. It seems to be similar to Civilization 6 with religious centers and expansion of religious belief. And followers of religions in different places and so on. That's pretty cool. Tenets work like the civics, just for religion. Without the tendency, though. For now. And I like the fact that with each era, you sort of combine a new choice of bonuses with what you already developed before. So you have a bit of influence on what happens, but it's also depending on what happens in the game. And I think that's pretty smart. Right? So say next up, we pick a new religion, a new cultural bonus here. We could pick the Persians for some expansion, or the Goths for military. And then you combine this with what you already have. While these keep on piling up as bonuses, and instead of picking like a faction in the beginning that has all these bonuses, you sort of build it up while you're playing. I think that could be good. Yeah, exactly. I think that this is the first time that the Amplitude Studios made a game where I think that the systems they put in place are actually working together in a way that I can also connect to. They managed again to make the map look a bit confusing. They always do that. Endless Legend is such a confusing looking game, and this is similar. But at least you have the important things popping out, like the strategic and the luxury resources. And you can view the hex grid if you want, and you can view the production bonuses if you want. But it still is hectic, is the word I used. I recently talked to some of my friends about that, because we're playing Endless Space 2 at the moment, and we were all having a bit of difficulty to get into Endless Legend when we tried it, because it had so many confusing systems, and every faction was different from the next, and this is a bit different. I think this could be good. I think this could be good, but I need to play some longer sessions before I can really tell you what I think about the game in its entirety. But it's probable that I will actually play this. But as far as discoveries go, that was a good first look, I hope. We know that certain developments can lead to new game mechanics being unlocked, which I think is really cool. We know that these systems all have connections, some more than others. It's a lot to take in at first, though. Right? It's a lot to take in at first. The ultimate goal is to get the most points. That's not really innovative, but the system where you have a focus progression system, which I really didn't succeed in getting. But it's just like an easier way to get more fame. You still get fame here, and no small amounts also. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The narrator is not as fun as I thought he would be, I think. But it's on another perspective. At least they are not taking it super serious. Like that would have been a problem, I think. And in this case, it's just you can turn the narrator off. Go here. Somewhere you can turn him off. Click, and he's gone. Multiplayer works fine, which is nothing you can say about the End of Space 2 multiplayer. Keeps desynchronizing. With an effortless reload of the last autosave, but still. Custom maps and editor. Okay. Well, as long as the random map generation is decent, I don't care. I'm very happy that I can have a look at this on Game Pass, really. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I need this next to Civilization 6? Or do I have something in here that I like so much that I don't want to play Civilization 6 anymore, or the other way around? But I don't think you can actively play two of these games at the same time. But you can finish up Civilization 6 and then play this afterwards. I think they are different enough to set them apart. It's very close. Very close. Desync happens, yeah. I don't know how they make it possible that their multiplayer doesn't really work out. I mean, it's probably a lot of data that they have to synchronize or whatever, but yeah. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. All right. I think I'll stop here for